Alright, hey YouTube, Doomasauce here, back with another video. Continuing from the last one with a bunch of Majorette. This time, this one, we got a bunch of the pink slip releases under the Jada name, but they, at least for the 164 line of pink slips, they are all Majorette castings. As well as a few other random ones in the back there. So I think we will just start with pink slips. Why not? Actually, we can go right with the first one I grabbed. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Kind of this grayish gray color with red wheels. So I think with this pink slips line, Jada had a good idea doing this, and it really brought a lot of attention to the Majorette stuff for the States. And they've been, Jesus Christ, it seems they're selling pretty good, pretty well. Usually a lot of these, they don't hang around for long. They do stock them fairly regularly, and it seems it's not overkill, at least not yet. So definitely, it was definitely a cool thing to see, because they sell them side by side with the regular Majorettes. They are $1 more than the normal Majorettes, which to me is a little strange, but still, for the opening parts, the wheels like this, nicely detailed for $5. I think they're actually a pretty good deal. Majorette's a 4, the pink slip's a 5. Overall, I think they're a pretty damn good deal for what you get. So here, yeah, definitely awesome Porsche casting. All right, next up, one I actually didn't know was coming out until I saw it in store. The GMC Hummer EV. So now we got Majorette going with it. Another, I believe, pretty sure this is a new casting for 2023 on Majorette. We haven't, at least stateside, we haven't seen a Majorette release of it. I'm sure there are some internationally. Just, I know stateside we haven't seen one. Let's see, what scale is this? 170 scale. So we just got an opening front cargo area here. Nothing to really see because it is an electric vehicle. But I think they did a pretty good job on it. And I like this dark satin green on this one. Even with the diamond look in the deco. So yeah, definitely a cool casting. I do want to compare it to like the Matchbox and the Hot Wheels one at some point, but at least with this one, even with the plastic roof, you can actually, like, they open the damn windows up so you can actually see in there, unlike on the Matchbox one that annoys the hell out of me. Yeah, so that one does look really good. All right, next up, let's go over here to the Mercedes AMG GT. Older Majorette casting. I remember there were some of these. This was definitely from when around the time when Majorette first tried to come back in the States. And they were at Toys R Us, and they started selling them at Toys R Us. Basically right as Toys R Us was dying completely on its last death knell over here in the States. But one of my favorite Porsche cars in general. I like the Majorette casting of it. I kind of wish they chromed the wheel, either fully blacked out the wheel or fully chromed the wheel instead of just doing the lip like that. Outside of that, I think it's a cool release. These 160 scale. So yeah. All right, next up, the ones on my right here, 67 Ford Mustang Fastback. So the third of this casting we're opening in this 2 for video here. Blacked out 5 spokes, but in this lime green with the black stripes. Honestly, my favorite of the 3 of this casting I've opened in these 2 videos. Love this one. Alright, next up, go with this one, the Porsche 911 Carrera S of the 992. This is another one I want. Is this a newer casting? I'm not sure. It would have been neat if they tooled a copyright year into the base of these. Another 160 scale. Got the opening cargo area for whatever reason. But pink with white wheels. Cool looking car. Alright, next up, probably what was the hottest one of the first mix of pink slips, the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. This is the only one of this one I ever found. The rest of that first mix I found, excuse me, I came across pretty easily, except for this one. This one was the only one I ever saw of it. I remember people on Whatnot, like, just starting on Whatnot and stuff like that. Like, this is the one car that everyone was after the pink slips, it seemed. Everyone, like, every stream, I swear, people were asking, hey, you got the pink slips Challenger, you got the pink Challenger, you got the pink Challenger. Older casting, 166 scale. Yeah, older casting, so I know this casting was definitely from that time when Toys R Us had these. So I actually have a bunch of those older releases of it, but definitely a cool casting. Looks pretty cool in the pink too. It's like it brought relevance to Majorette again. Next up, this one from that first mix, Lamborghini Huracan Coupe. I'm not real big on modern Lamborghinis. Just, they don't really do much for me. And I probably wouldn't have picked this one up. But figured, what the hell, why not? So you got the opening engine cover here. Maybe if I can, there we go. No real detail in there, but hey, it's an opening part. What is it, 160? Oh, 164 scale. The only problem with these, like, sometimes with the Majorette, they do sit high, but it's because they do have a bit of a springy suspension there. You can see the metal spring there that holds the axles down. So cool little casting. Just, it's modern Lambo. I like it. I don't care enough to get another one. Alright, next up, more pink slip Jaguar F-Type R. Another older casting from the time when Majorette tried to come back the first time. Alright. Definitely, honestly, probably the best casting I've seen of this car in general. And the dark metallic green, I love this color. I absolutely love this color. Had to have this one. Awesome car. Alright, next up, Mercedes Maybach G650 Landaulet. I don't know how the hell you say it. Jesus Christ, come on. So this one I wasn't sure if I was going to grab. I don't necessarily care for these G-Wagons, but another one, figured, what the hell, I'll grab it. And honestly, I think I grabbed this one around Christmas time when Target had a sale on toys, so it put me over the threshold to get the discount anyway. So, first things first, wheels seem to me, they're too small. They're not wide enough, or they didn't set the wheels out wide enough. It's kind of a little problem with the Hummer here too. They put a little thicker tire on that, I think it would have looked a little better. So now I got a package. It's like a really dark. It's not really black. It's more of a dark, really dark gray. So honestly, I kind of like the Matchbox one more. That has the opening hood and all that, but Majorette one's pretty good too. I just don't like these. These wheels just seem too small to me. All right, and the last pink slips I got here, the Nissan GTR in silver. Was my boiler. And, oh, opening hood for this one. That's interesting because like the last one, I opened this one. This doesn't have the opening hood. But this and the other two I've opened of the casting do. So, yeah, interesting. So, nothing to write home about. It was a silver GTR, but I think it looks good. Although the hood fitment on this one isn't that great. But still. Good little release. Alright, next up, we'll go right here. We got, this is a newer one I picked up. I don't even know if these are going to end up at Walmart, if they have ended up at Walmart or anything like that. I've got this one online. It was from a seller on eBay. I had gotten something else from them, and then I tossed this in because I hadn't seen it yet, and it wasn't going to be that much more to just tack it onto the other one, so I picked it up. I forgot I had this one too here. So the fourth 67 Mustang I am opening up. Actually, crap, I gotta grab that. Oh yeah, I gotta grab those blisters again. But yeah, cool looking car. See if I can find the blister again for it. Because storing it in this tin, it's a metal tin, and there's nothing else to protect it if it rolls around, so I will have to find that blister again. Crap. Is that it? It's not it, but I'll find another one. Alright. Now, new casting for this year, the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. This I know is a new casting for this year. There's been a few releases of it already. It's the only one I've been able to get, though. Actually. And there goes my camera. And there. Yeah. Anyway. I just need that stick in here. Place that down in there. That's not going to fit. Okay. I think that'll work. Anyway. There's the tin for that. And here, let's stick that right there. There. And the Porsche. Interesting how both Hot Wheels and Majorette came up with this with this car in 2023. What is this? 156 scale. This is really cool. Kind of wish they set the wheels out a little more, but I think it's more accurate this way. Yeah. Definitely a very nice newer casting. Alright, next up, Another Porsche 935 Valent deco for livery. Now this one I know I picked up at, where did I find this one? We're at Target. It's the only place I find these cars at. That, I'll make that fit. I'll make it work. Here, the 935. Another one. Don't know why they made that open up instead of maybe doing something back here, but yeah. Well, good casting. Hopefully I'll find another one. Hopefully they'll do more in just this not in a Valent one, livery. Oh, I think I have another one in that 6-pack, maybe. No, the 5-pack. I can't remember. All right, next up, we got Porsche 934, older release. It has no box, so that's why I didn't open it yet. Leave that. This one looks really cool. I love the baby blue on this. Looks really good. Overall, probably of everything I've seen of this casting, this is probably my favorite release of this casting that Majorette has done. This looks really good. Alright, next up, 911 GT3 RS. Another one. I think this is a somewhat older casting too. And I think this is the one that I've seen from earlier Majorette releases. So yeah, and I know this is an actual livery from a real car. I don't know which one. I don't know if this was the car it was from, or if this is like a tribute to another one. I know I've seen it because I think there's a 917 that they did in this deco, in this livery. Possibly another casting as well. I know if any Porsche guys that are watching, I know you guys will know. Excuse me. And lastly, we got Hyundai i20 Coupe rally version. I hope they do more of these rally. I haven't seen a Fiesta. I don't know if they've released a Fiesta stateside yet. It'd be really nice to get one if they haven't. So with these, I know there's no opening parts on these. At least I'm pretty sure there's no opening parts on these. Yeah, there's no opening parts. But these are very highly detailed with the paint and stuff like that, and they look really good. There's a few older ones I have. Not with the rubber tires, but yeah, a few older ones I have from earlier that are done very nicely. It does look really good. All the detail in the livery. Love it. And who doesn't love rally cars? I mean, come on. Alright, everyone. And that will be it for this Majorette video. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.